everybody. It's 10 to 6 in the morning. Change of plans. I was heading for higher ground this morning up on the open country to try for coyote, but 4 o'clock, something after 4 this morning, I got a cell picture come in of a coyote over in the same place that I got my last double. So I can't just walk away from it. It's the only reason why I got the cameras out. So it wouldn't be much point to have them out if you're not going to use them. I don't know, but I feel like these coyotes might have me figured out. I don't know for sure, but this morning I'm gonna try anyway. But last time I was over there, the wind was wrong, and I felt like they might have smelled me or whatever. But I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. So I decided to, instead of going up in the high country in open barrens, I'm gonna go over and try again. So we'll see what happens. This day started like any other day that I went coyote hunting. I went in there not sure if there was any coyotes close. I knew I went on the camera earlier in the morning, but I mean they could have traveled a long ways by the time I got there. But anyway, I tried and it never worked, and I tried several locations and nothing was working. Right up till 1 o'clock. Coyotes were winning and I was losing. But later that day, I decided to go to check a camera that I had placed beside a moose. A friend of mine, Roddy Toms, found this moose not far from the highway, and I decided to put a camera there. There wasn't much left to the moose. It was basically just bones, but there was whole tracks of fox and coyotes. So I decided to put a camera there just to see if I could catch any coyote coming to the bait. That way I would know the date and what time to come there. Anyway, I went there. There's nothing on the camera, but I did see some tracks out on a pond really close to the bait. And I went and checked the tracks. It was a sign. It was a sign of 3 different coyotes, and they were all traveling together. And the way they were going, they were heading to the south, away from the bait. And I knew how to get closer by going in a different road. So I made the big circle around in truck, then jumped on my snowmobile and went across country and picked up their track and started following them just to see where they was going to go, because eventually they were going to put up somewhere for the day. Okay, let's rely on Mr. Google Earth Pro to help clarify how my day was going and how this plan came together. Alright, zoom in on this place. It's Newfoundland, of course. And now I'm giving away my little spot here, but that's alright. Anyway, I just clear this here. I was over here in this area in the morning. And anyway, come 1 o'clock, probably 2 o'clock, I drove back the highway, because this is the way to where I live on this road, 413. But I had a camera out here that I wanted to go check, so I drove it the road and parked my truck just here on the highway and walked down through the woods to the camera. And there wasn't much on the camera, a few birds, crows and stuff, but I noticed looking down the pond some tracks. There was tracks of at least 3 coyotes, and they were heading over in that direction. So all this red line is the path that the coyotes went. I'll clarify that now in a second. So instead of following the tracks, I decided to go back to my truck and drive back the highway and go Route 413 into a place here I could park my truck and take this road here on a snowmobile. It's an old woods road, and drive on in here. And right here somewhere there's another branch going this way, but Google Earth I guess is haven't updated to see this road, but there was a set of 2 coyotes coming out the road, and going in the same road that I was just about to go into, because I wanted to go in this road here. I knew it took me in there somewhere, so I would flick across on Snowbill and pick up the tracks from these. So when I got over here, sure enough, here they come. Then across here, the tracks was coming, and they turned and went across country this way. And I said, I wonder if it's ever possible that this is the same coyotes. So when I realized that these coyotes made a big circle, I said, well, maybe they're put up over here somewhere in this woods, because this is a huge cut block. So I felt like maybe they would use heavy forest to put up for today, or even somewhere in this little bit of valley. So I just drove in the road a little bit further than when I first seen their track. They went across here somewhere, and I went as far as like maybe here, I'm not sure exactly, but right here somewhere. Walked in the road, walked down through the woods, hit this bog, come up along, and set up on this big. This is a big bog here. You know, that's like from here to there. I'd say it's I don't know, 500 yards, pretty near, long, close to it. And I walked up here. I set up right there and put my collar about maybe 100 yards away from me, up on a little beaver's nest right here. So I set up there, and that's where I started doing my calling to see if I can get those coyotes come in. So that's what I've done for today, and the rest now you'll see as I let the video play. I've been following, I thought it was tree, I don't know for sure, but it's two for sure. I've been following now for, oh man, I'd say at least 4 kilometers, 4 kilometers. I've been following their tracks. And I mean, totally new area. Like I hunt this general area before, but not right here. And it's not much of a open spot. Looks pretty good on the camera, I guess, but it's a long, skinny opening in the woods there. I don't know if the coyotes stopped me or not, so I just got tired of chasing them. I said, this is enough. I'm gonna take a chance on it, and I'll set up here. I got my seat put there now, so I'm gonna start calling, see what happens. Here we go. I'm gonna start off with Suki female. See what happens. Seeing it was 4:30, I was only going to call every 15 minutes. That's what my plan was. I just sat there. It wasn't a cold day at all, and just sat there and played female howls every 15 minutes. And I think it was like 35 minutes or 40. I was just waiting to play my sound file again, and all of a sudden, straight in line with my caller, the coyotes went crazy, and I actually thought first that I hit my remote and start playing a sound file. And I just grabbed my remote and looked, and it's not playing. And I realized that yes, there's coyotes. It's coyotes, but they're just out of my sight. So I let them they just kept barking and howling and stuff. And one was really raspy. So I just waited till they shut up, and I wouldn't answer them. And I just figured now they're trying to figure out exactly where I am, so I wouldn't answer them right away. And I waited maybe, I don't know, 20 seconds probably, and I hit whimpers. So here we go. I see one on the next little opening below me, and man alive, what a rush. Anyone that knows what this feeling is like, here he was coming full blast straight toward me. naturally right away I hit a distress sound file and just waited to see if the female would appear. But I made a mistake, I guess you'd say. I was hoping that she would be coming up the same way he came, but I should have known the difference, that most likely that she was going to circle up or downwind of me. And I was focused on more, like I said, where he come from. But I should have been looking up the other way. And I can make all the excuses I like. She come out and I wasn't prepared for it. And it's not a good ending, but I'll explain here in a second. Well, I got one. I think it's the male, I don't know. There was two there, and I should have had two of them. After I got him, I don't know how long I let the camera roll. I haven't even checked the footage yet. But she didn't make no sounds after I sang she. I'm not sure yet. Or the second one didn't make any sounds, so I didn't know where it was. So I kept focusing down where he come from, that first one. And I just hit a coyote distress, pup distress and stuff. And she was just screeching, and didn't seem like anything was going to work. And I happened to look way to my left. Only like 160 yards, man. I should have been able to kill him. And I felt really good too. But I'm thinking I shot over him. I should have shot a little bit low on his body, because I think 160 yards is the highest point of my gun. So I got her lined up. And man, I pulled the trigger and never touched her. I couldn't believe it. I felt really comfortable too. Should have had two of them, but anyway, I'm gonna go over and take a look at this one. It looks really dark looking one, beautiful. I always think I hear them, but anyway, let's walk over and take a look at this one. He's only about maybe 120 yards probably. They didn't want to come in. Man, she actually, I say was she, started to bark at me, and I said, oh, I'm done. But it was more of a territorial bark, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Anyway, really raspy. And I went back to old faithful whimpers. And when I hit whimpers, man, it wasn't very long after I seen them coming full blast up to that little opening there. Beautiful, the coyote. What a colors, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up here. I don't think he's big, but it's a beautiful coyote. 1 second now. Yeah, it's the male. Thought it was. Yeah, he's not big at all. But look at the colors, oh man, gorgeous colors. Beautiful, beautiful pelt. You can see that in there. Pick him up. A little closer. Look at that. This is my 13th one now. My goodness, I gotta get one more. Yeah. Doing really good this year. It's the best I've ever. I didn't dream I'd ever get killed 13 coyotes. It's unbelievable. But patience is a trick. I've been here now for, oh goodness, I don't know. I was going to be done by 6 o'clock, so I just decided to stay here and not move anywhere else, and it paid off. I had no idea. I actually thought it was my collar. I thought I hit my button by mistake. And I said, no, that's not the right sound when I heard the really raspy one. But I do have a sound file that's very similar to what she was doing. But like I said, I thought I might have hit the button, but I realized after it wouldn't. But greedy me. I'm just not satisfied because I wish I could have got the second one, but you know, it doesn't always work out. So if it worked out perfect all the time, it would be no sport to it. So anyway, I never got it perfect, but I think I got a pretty good video. I'll see once it gets on. Watch the video. So if I put it on my channel, it's another one for you guys to watch, and I appreciate everybody, all your comments. I got a lot of private messages and comments on YouTube actually, and I appreciate you guys all watching. And it's what now? It's March the 23rd probably. So if the temperature stays good, we still got lots of snow. I get a few more yet. So I had a bad luck this morning, man. I found quite a few actually this morning, but I just couldn't get it to work. It was one of those days I couldn't get nothing to work for me. But anyway, thanks for watching, and like we always say, I'll see you on the next one. I'm hoping so anyway.